Keep that love going for your next slammer of the evening, Kieran Ray Williams.
This poem is called Covert. I hope for brighter futures, where if you're black, the police won't try to shoot you. I could say we're close, but I'd be lying to you. The day that my complexion has no preconceptions that make you think you need a weapon is the day you'll hear me say, hallelujah. I grew up not feeling black enough to be black because of the way that I speak and the way that I act. Never acknowledged as an Indian because I didn't look it. I was proud of who I was, but they took it. I wrote those bars 6 months ago as a passing thought. A message that I needed to be heard and can't ignore. A few weeks later, in the States, they're debating martial law. They tried patience, they tried peace. Now they're at their last resort. And it's easy to think this is a problem for the States. But the parallels are here, and that is not up for debate. The system's broken, built corrupt. That's just how we're born and raised, and so I thought I'd write a rhyme to try and show my thoughts today. When I learned history in school, I got Hastings, Henry, Hitler. That battle we fought, that king we loved, that war where we were victor. I didn't learn my ancestors were forced to build this place with no reward, no remorse, and no hope for better days. Britain was built on that, and so we need to learn that image. But now the slave descendants live here, the master's descendants skip it. So children live their life thinking that they can say certain things with no regard, and they're young, so it's not that bad. Well, I think 9 is too young to be laughed at and called Blackie Chan and be surrounded by people who think Paki is short for Pakistan. Sometimes it's going to a white neighborhood and feeling every eye on you. Or letting your white friend say the N-word, not because you want to, but if you tell them that you don't, then they'll tell you it's a joke. And because they know you and know the history, you need to let it go. Sometimes it's someone coming up to you and saying that you're white, that they have lots of black friends, but you're not the black type, because apparently the default's white and you're only as black as a stereotype, the same stereotype that if you adhere to, they fear you. So 2 categories is how it's broken up. You're either a typical black or a coconut. Lights go off, we can't see you, jokes come like clockwork. You know what hurts? They'll cry about Colston's statue, regardless of the content, saying he wasn't just a racist, he was much more complex. He did so much for Bristol, you shouldn't want him to drop dead. Okay, he showed Bristol the ropes. Now we can hang him from them. It gets worse still. Look at Churchill. You want me to treat him like a saint, like he won the war all by himself with no help, like he ran into no man's land with an AK-47 on full stealth, gunned down every single German, remained on full health, then wrote a strongly worded letter to Hitler to get him to kill himself. No. He was a horrible, racist fraud, and you'll deny it because you hate to see, yes, he defeated Nazis, but if he saw me today, he'd probably wish the same for me. And this is not to say I've lived my whole life in misery, or everyone I've met has hated me for my skin, just these ignorant, uneducated, clear lack of sympathy. Things I see online all the time from these vicious, deep echo chambers filled with hatred they don't even think to see from any other side of life. The privilege blinds, a list of reasons I shouldn't be upset about my history. They try to take my voice away from me, like I'm Mr. Bean. You have to justify not being racist now. It's obscene, no instrumental. So you know how instrumental this is to me.
Let's hear it for Kieran Ray Williams.